I just love how that one splits the crowd. You can hear some definite people who are like, oh, no, she's cooking. Yes, she is cooking, finally. And like just getting up all rowdy. And then a couple other people are like, oh shit, what the No, seriously, what is she on about? I have no idea. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Did the truth something? I don't know. The caliphate? Where are we? I only think this is kind of funny because I saw the clip online of her going real far right with it, you know, just straight up being like, you know, these people are Hitler and they're communist. I'm talking Stalin. And like, you know, just bombing. Like, just, I don't know if she was just being too weird or extreme even for that crowd. I mean, it's fucking Turning Point USA. You'd think people would be like hooting and hollering at every single word, but didn't go down quite like that.
Hi, y'all.
Oh, do we get a pronoun joke in this?
Greetings, humans.
Ooh, rough start. That's a rough start. Oh, that's the first joke. Well, the first official joke. I am going to be using air quotes here.
So nice to see you here. So nice for you to come out here. So nice for you to like know enough to be here. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I just have to bless you and honor you for being emotionally and intellectually alive during this great beatdown.
Whoa, sorry, are you like ripping off Russell Brand here? This sounds like his kind of gimmick when he walks in. Oh, I'm like fucking bright and beautiful wonders. We got all the fucking enlightened centrists here, you know, that kind of shit.
We're living through right now. Give yourselves a round of applause for keeping your brains working, for keeping your souls clean, for keeping your ears open and your eye, your inside eye, your inside hidden eye.
What?
The one that...
Seems that one wasn't fully understood by the crowd either. Just dead silence. She's talking about my asshole, dude? I don't know. I don't know what she's referencing.
Like God really sees in you and nobody else.
I was not expecting like a Sephiroth set, but that's what we're getting.
You know what I mean? Thank you for caring about God. Thank you for caring about your country.
Oh, come on, these are greatest hits.
Thank you for caring about what's right.
There you go. What's right? People can. That one's easy to agree with. Yeah. Yeah, I like right.
So, I wanted to be all encouraging and talk about stuff like that.
You're doing it very slowly. I'm gonna have to put it to 1, 2, 5. The jokes will come in fast and furious.
Notes because I don't know how to work these whatever computers they got.
I mean, I'm sure you're being paid very, very well for this appearance. You could have just had any number of staff members, I'm sure, who are eager to help you and to talk to you. I'm sure a lot of them, you're a personal hero or something. Just be like, so I got a speech. Oh, would you like us to prepare just to have that on screen for you? Nah, I figured it out.
Don't know how to do it. I lost all my notes. What the heck?
Whoa, the median age there looked pretty old. I'm just gonna say that I thought Turning Point USA was like the youth outreach part of the GOP.
Oh well. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about how...
Please don't tell me that was a bit. I really, oh man, that's painful. That was a bit. If the whole thing was like, you just didn't know Captain, my captain, the Dead Poets Society. Where we're going, we don't need notes or computers or electricity.
How great it feels to like fight.
Now I don't think it's a bit. I think you need that script. Oh, she's going off script. What? Oh, she's stuck. She's stuck. She just keeps saying fight. I don't know what the fuck's wrong.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
It's going on 5 minutes now. Can we just? This counts technically. I think we can collect the check. No, this definitely counts. Yeah, it should. I mean, they got what they came for.
Fight! And then win.
This guy looks confused. Not gonna. And I gotta admit, this should be someone who's kind of into this. Unless this is all an op. Unless these are just op. You know, all of the flair. You know, if the flair is an op, fair enough. You know, this is some radical communist who's trying to infiltrate their ranks. But otherwise, I would expect you were the person who's like, yeah, fight, fuck yeah.
And you want to talk about how great that feels? Because I can tell you about that.
You got canceled?
I can tell you about
scolded?
a lifetime of that fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting for something I thought was right. And losing over and over and over and over. And being attacked over and over and over and over. Like you can't even believe it. If I was to go into it, you wouldn't even believe it. It's like not even real. It's like not even real that they said this to me. Well, we're not talking about you, Roseanne Barr. We're talking about Roseanne Connor, the character that isn't you because we own her and had nothing to do with you.
Wokeness.
Can you imagine? I think of the words of Patrick
Not a lot of people
Henry
can.
then. You know, I got to get that quote and I can't find it, but because that was on my dang thing. But it's like he's rallying the troops where it looks like everything's lost, you know? You know what I'm talking about. The summer soldier. Thank you. Hey, here is my son bringing me.
It wasn't a bit.
Thank you, son. Because,
Guess the Winter Soldier reference wasn't doing very well either.
Thomas Paine,
Oh,
yeah.
isn't that
Thank
cute?
you, son.
You did it.
No,
All
I
right.
wanted to first read Patrick Henry.
Okay, so we now know what off the cuff is like, what the improv would have been like if we had an entire set, but now we're back to scripted.
Because I think, gosh, this can't be.
That would be amazing. She pulls it up. She's like, okay, sorry, back to script. Fight, 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 fight.
More today, you know. These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the
Spit out your Jolly Rancher. Yeah, no shit. It's just, you gotta do like a 2-hour session. Fight, commies.
Will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. But he that stands by it now deserves the love.
What is this cameraman drunk? Cut to number 4. Fucking well, shit, cut away from number 4. Go check on number 4.
And thanks of men and women. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation with us.
Ah, that explains it.
That the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain to
Okay, get to the comedy
ourselves
stuff.
for being racist.
Ah, here we go.
Paper ballots!
Lockdowns, masks.
And with proper identification to prove that you are a citizen of this country!
I've always like wondered why, and I know the answer. It's because it doesn't help them electorally. Overwhelmingly, people will, by average, vote democratically if they're doing mail-in ballots. But how they on one end can be like, yes, we just want proper certification of every single eligible voter. Yes, it has nothing to do with racism. It's not about racism, even though this might disproportionately affect people who are, say, Native Americans, who don't actually have maybe hard addresses, in large part due to the way certain reservation systems work, so they won't be able to show up with an ID in the same way that every other citizen would, but they still should be able to vote in things that are directly going to affect their lives, even if it is in the process of colonization or anything like that. But anyways, don't worry about that. It's because we want proper documents. And then you're like, okay, so you know what you could do? This will help everybody out. It makes it really easy. You don't have to spend 8 hours of your day in line waiting to be able to vote. You could do mail-in voting. A lot of other countries do it. There's been checks and balances. There are ways to do it to have it safe and secure. And you can certainly have a system like that. And hey, it'll get mailed. You won't believe this one, to your address. Yeah. So you know it's going to good old-fashioned Americans. You could just do that one. Do the one with the addresses, right? But no, that one's communism. You can't do that. That's evil, communism, blood. Not bad,
And that
it's
the
blood.
public's money
Jesus.
heretofore belong to the public!
Yeah! No more fudge rounds. Yeah! Yeah!
And there shall be a fair accounting of it, and where it was sent overseas, we shall have that money returned.
Whoa. From everywhere? Are you saying like you're going to be funding Israel anymore? Is that money coming back? Or you probably mean China, don't you? Yeah, all the money America sends China.
To our national coffers. Am I right? We got a stinking system of justice. We got a stinking government. It don't even know. What are they thinking? It doesn't make any sense. What are they thinking?
No, I'm asking seriously. What are they thinking? I was not informed.
Why do they shut down the truth at every turn, especially the truth about like human health?
We got the COVID shit.
I'm
Playing all the
happy to hear
classics.
that. I didn't get it either. I was the only one in my family.
You're bragging about being a piece of shit, you know? Yeah, every member of my family went out. They got vaccinated. They didn't really want to risk, a whole bunch of other family members getting, sick and potentially dying. A lot of people did die. A lot of fucking people. We're talking millions and millions of people died from that. And then it was, the safe, effective, free even that we had the ability to get a vaccine. All the people who hate the lockdowns always go off about them and then fucking Fauci shut down society. They should actually be giving a little bit of praise at the end of the day to the vaccine, which is in large part the reason why a lot of the world returned to normal in a lot of the West. It was not because everyone just refused or protested or tried to break into hospitals or make life really hard for people who do really important jobs like nurses and doctors and shit like that. None of that. No, it was because the amount of people who are now going to die en masse and destroy the potential fucking hospital system in a lot of parts of the West, that worries a lot less when a lot of people have been vaccinated because they won't get hospitalized as much. It won't be as much of a burden on the medical system and won't potentially collapse your medical system in the process. So that's vaccines. Cool. Vaccines. Pretty neat. How we, as humans came up with this stuff, and we've even advanced the technology. It's not even like the good old days when you just look at moldy bread and be like, what, pray tell, could this tell me about science and the universe? But now they can actually, change a lot of cool things and then manipulate it to change for different variants on the fly, keep us from dying. That part's cool.
I was the only one in my family, and I was telling them over and over, don't do it. Why would you, why?
Why?
Right?
Why would you ever do that?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Now they're like, I'm the only one in my family now that's healthy. And operations on boys to remove their penises. Is that weird?
Wow, getting to transphobia.
I don't know. Nothing makes any sense.
But very quiet. Okay, so I can't hear it anymore. It's too quiet. We'll use this clip. Roseanne BOMBS shocks crowds silent with incoherent Nazi fascist Muslim caliphate conspiracy. All right, I'm excited. Teach me more.
Stop these horrible communists.
Ooh.
Do you hear me?
Okay.
I'm asking you to hear me.
You have a microphone.
Stalinist. Communists.
Getting a little quiet. Again, playing the classics. Not sure why the crowd. Maybe it's just a little off-putting. It's kind of like, what is happening right now?
With a huge helping of Nazi fascists thrown in.
This is history for anyone who wants to learn, yes. Look at the different factions that were fighting during World War II, and this one is a little bit of all of them. They don't seem to get along that well.
Plus, wanting a caliphate.
All right. That one, I guess, that was a bridge too far for the crowd. That's for the... Okay, you had me at fuck Joe Brandon. What the ever-loving fuck are you talking about right now, Roseanne? What are you trying to say?
To replace every Christian democracy on earth now
I guess like this is kind of self-awareness set to zero when you don't realize that like you're trying to call out all of these things you think are just bad and evil and simultaneously squish them all together into one giant ball and don't realize that you sound like a fucking fascist right now. It's every evil thing ever banding together into a super blob trying to destroy the universe from every good Western pure civilization. And you're like, whoa, what's going on there?
Occupy, do you know that?
And now you're just what? Occupied. No entrar. Tu sabes?
I just want the truth. We deserve to hear the truth. That's what we want. We want the truth. We don't care which party is wrong. We know they're both nothing but crap. They're both on the take.
I just love how that one splits the crowd. You can hear some definite people who are like, oh shit, no, she's cooking. Yeah, she is cooking finally. And like just getting up all rowdy. And then a couple other people are like, oh shit, what the fuck? No, seriously, what is she on about? I have no idea. I'm so lost. Did the truth something? I don't know. The caliphate? Where are we?
They're both stealing us blind. We just want the truth about everything that we fought and died and suffered to protect. We want the truth.
Well, yeah, hopefully everything works out. I just, in the future, I guess. I don't know what else to say at this point. It seems like things are going pretty strange. Kind of a wild time. Yeah, hope it all works out. You know, you don't quit your day job kind of style.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Can you please hit the like and subscribe button and maybe leave a comment? It really does help the videos out. But first, the people who produce everything you see before you and make this entire channel possible: Amazing Fletch, Anna Loves Riley, Ariane McCarthy, Cheryl Alvarez, Doug Caddy, Everything Important, Hagbard Celine, Multimondi, Omni, Peanut Butter Blondie, Political Puppy, Quiet 185, Rachel K, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Ruby K, Cernicus, Spinach Monster, Stellar Vision, Sebastian Demel, Trevbot.exe, Words Greenwood, and Travis McClinton. And also, thank you to every other person who helps fund this show. Their names are on the screen right now. It would not be possible without every single one of them. We cannot thank you enough. And if you want to join the Patreon, please come to patreon.com/theserfs and help us exist.